Good morning. I'm Dan Gunko.
And I'm Austin Daly.
Welcome to our first Eye the Tiger broadcast of the school year.
Although our show has a new name, we will continue to deliver award-winning coverage in news, sports, entertainment, and student views.
Here's a schedule for how our shows will air every week. They will be every Tuesday and Friday in the mornings. The only difference between the two shows is that on Tuesdays there will be entertainment and on Friday there will be Tiger Talk.
Some other new additions this year are we have a new set behind us, a new logo, and all-around new graphics.
Keep in mind, none of these changes are permanent and we will evolve with the program throughout the year.
With that being said, let's get to our first story of this year.
A new class period called Roar has been added to student schedules this year, in between first and second period. We go to Megan Anderson with the story.
Roar period was implemented so students could get more time to work on homework, get help if they are struggling, and even so teachers could finish lessons they couldn't in class.
I have AP classes and I play softball and I have a job, so it's very helpful for me, and I know it's also helpful for a lot of other students.
For me right now, I'm not totally sure. I don't really have any classes that I'm going to need help in, but maybe further down the line I'll get to talk to my math teacher if I'm ever struggling, or maybe even government if there's a project coming up that I don't really know what to do with.
Roar period is similar to a program RHS used to have called Pause.
Tried it a few years back. It didn't work, but this time I think admin's showing more support, and it seems like the students are buying off on it a lot more than they ever did in the past.
Admin makes sure the students stay on task during the priority period.
It helps you because with teachers there, like watching you, you're not gonna like procrastinate and like be on your phone like I would do when I'm at home and not do my homework.
The admin and teachers are using Roar period to have students' grades improve.
Less D's and F's. The C students and above should increase with the extra time.
Students can also go to common areas around the campus and the J.B. Gale Theater, the library, and the cafeteria, but you need your school ID pass to get in.
Construction projects continued from this summer into the beginning of the school year. The district just completed a $265,000 roof replacement for the 100 and 200 wings and has nearly completed the conversion of some portables into office space. RJUHSD estimates completion of the $1.2 million cafeteria update for mid-October and the $359,000 conversion of Room 400 into an independent living skill space for the end of September.
So we're still looking at about another 6 weeks, maybe 7, of working in the cafeteria to get this thing prepared and ready. We're trying to beat the rain. That's our biggest goal. Get it done before it starts to rain.
Food selection and wait time should remain the same after the kitchen in the cafeteria reopens.
Certain CTE Works classes, or ROP, were shut down days before the school year started, causing students to have to fill the holes in their schedules with only days to go.
The ROP crime class was dropped after the teacher suddenly resigned for unknown reasons, and CTE Animal Science lacks a teacher to fill the position for the coming year.
Well, unfortunately, both of those classes, there wasn't a class that the students could transfer into that was similar. They're very unique classes, and so for right now, there isn't an option in CTE Works. There's other wonderful classes that students can take.
The animal science classes could be resumed for students as long as there is a teacher who would be willing to teach the class.
Everything's up in the air still, so we're hoping they could find a teacher, but if not, I mean, that's just the way the cookie crumbles pretty much. But basically this change for all the students affected has made everybody have to reconsider and reconstruct all their schedules and what credits they would be earning from this class, because you can get some college course science credits for this, and it's actually really important for some of us that want to go into the vet field that we get this precise training, because it looks really good on college applications and stuff like that. So having this course not be available has really kind of crushed some of us who are really looking forward to it.
The Animal Science ROP will continue if a teacher is replaced for the spring term.
We now go to Josh Carson with sports.
Good morning and welcome to the all-new Eye the Tiger Sports Network EOTSN. I'm Josh Carson. He's been playing varsity football for 2 years, and in that time has received over 20 offers from Division I schools requesting his services at the tight end position. Now going to his third and final varsity football season, Jimmy Jaggers looks to give it his all before heading off to UCLA.
Senior varsity football tight end Jimmy Jaggers has been busy lately traveling to different camps and schools before making his ultimate choice, UCLA.
A big part was just talking with family. After talking with them and all that, it was kind of the decision that staying closer to home was something that sounded more like a better option than going out.
Varsity running back and friend since elementary school, Jay Rosano, is proud to see someone from Roseville High School moving on to play at a major Division I university.
Oh, I think it's awesome because me and him have been best friends for so long, and just that somebody from our football team and our school is going to be going and doing something else, from our class especially, so I think it's really cool.
Even though Jaggers has verbally committed to UCLA, there's still one more season to go before he can set off for college. The question is, how will he treat the final season, knowing that UCLA has to be in the back of his mind?
That's exactly where it is, in the back of my mind. That's a kind of an afterthought after the season. It'll be time to get ready for college, but now it's just kind of get better every day and have the best senior year possible.
Well, I hope that he just lets it rip and goes for it and tries to have the best season he's had here. This will be his third varsity season with us, so I think he's got a good idea of what he's supposed to do and how he's supposed to do it, and hopefully there's not a whole lot of pressure on him and he can just relax and play well.
Continuing with football, if you were at the football game last Friday night, then you witnessed history as the Roseville Tigers varsity football team shut out Chico 38-0, making this the first time that the Tigers have shut out a team in 9 seasons. Congratulations to them. The girls varsity volleyball team has had a major drop in juniors on the team this year and last year. Out of the 12-person roster, 8 of them were juniors. However, this year, there were only 4 juniors on the team, creating a very senior-dominated team. Even though this is the case, juniors Paris Harwell and Jessica Donahue believe that the experience of the seniors will ultimately bring the team success.
Well, yeah, I feel like we're really good this year, and the fact that we have so many older players and most of us play club, so it really helps us out.
I think it'll affect it in a really positive way because, like I said earlier, everybody has been playing together for so long and everybody has been playing volleyball for a long time. So I think this year is going to be a lot better than last year just based on experience level. I have really high expectations because for this year, Erica and I are setters since our 2 seniors last year were our only setters. So that's the only really challenge we have this year. Everybody else, they all can play super well.
We'll continue to bring you updates here at EOTSN on the girls volleyball team throughout the year. And now we go to entertainment.
Welcome to the first entertainment of the year. This year, we're switching things up a bit. Different hosts will be rotating through the year depending on their content and area of expertise. One of Netflix's newest original shows has been developing a cult following ever since its early July release, and for good reason. Stranger Things takes place in 1983 Hawkins, Indiana, where on November 6th, 12-year-old Will Byers disappears without a trace. The story follows Will's frantic mother, played by Winona Ryder, as she teams up with police chief Jim Hopper to try and solve his disappearance. During all of this, Will's 3 best friends, Mike, Dustin, and Lucas, team up with a strange girl claiming to know Will's location. Needless to say, this show is a masterpiece. Co-creators the Duffin brothers have truly perfected the classic style of 80s horror directing and gives it a very X-Files feel, creating one big nostalgia fest. All the acting was phenomenal, and I would not be surprised to see if it's nominated for an Emmy this year. 5 out of 5. On a complete flip side, The Get Down is yet another coming-of-age story, but with a slight twist. Set in the urban, crime-overrun city that was the 1970s South Bronx, hip-hop and funk are at their heyday. The Get Down tracks evolution of hip-hop while simultaneously shedding light on the crime, drugs, and gang violence that took place at the time. And in the middle of it all is Ezekiel Figueroa and his group of friends as they use music as an escape while chasing their dreams of rapping and making music. This show has true soul. The ups and downs of the storyline, as well as the character development and love of 70s music and culture enthralled me. I had a blast watching this show and went through many roller coasters of emotions. To me, that makes a great show. 4 out of 5. We are all so excited for the content produced by the entertainment team this year, with more content created for online. Make sure to check out my girls Gabby and Tara's reviews on these same shows at eyeofthetigernews.com. Now we go back to Austin.
Previous College and Career Center technician Kim Moses is back at RHS to work as an administrative assistant in the front office. We go to Ava Lewis with the story.
Kim Moses is back.
in the district office after 2 years of being away from Roseville High School.
District office was a really big promotion. It's a 12-month position, and I was the admin assistant for personnel. I was actually the first contact that anyone would have with our district. Obviously, it was a raise monetarily, and I feel that it was a really valuable experience. I'm really glad that I took it.
Moses was happy to work at the district office, but nothing was better than coming back to her second home here at Roseville High School.
Kids just loved her, felt very comfortable being able to come in and ask her questions, and she made great connections with the students.
The kids and the staff, it's an amazing community family feel here. That's one of the reasons I came back, because I missed that connection with the kids.
Kim Moses says that she is happy to be back.
The first blood drive of the school year is on September 15th from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. 16 and 17-year-olds must get a parent consent form in order to donate. And you can make your appointment through Sam Jensen and Skylar Ruby. That's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.